In this video, I'll be covering the Results tab for the IRF version 6.0 tool, which you'll be viewing after putting in all your information into the Supply from Mills tab and the Supply from Refineries and Traders tab. You will see that this results section does look a bit different from version 5.8, which had separated profiles for no deforestation and no new expansion on peat. With the new version, we have a combined profile where we can see the results for no D and no P in one profile. You'll also see that there is a guidance section at the top of this tab, which you can use to help you interpret the results. So let's move on to the results section itself. And we'll start here in the top left-hand corner under reporting period. This will show the reporting period in which you entered into the Supply from Mills tab. If you haven't entered the value into Supply from Mills, then this will show an error and you should go and fill it in. This is also the case even if you've only filled in the Supply from Refineries and Traders tab. So please make sure you fill in the reporting period in Supply from Mills, even if you're just getting supply from refineries and traders. Moving on down, we have the completeness of the profile, which is showing a partial profile, and the percentage of profile completion, which is 99%. So what is this showing? Where does this come from? Well, we should look to the Supply from Mills and Supply from Refineries and Traders tabs. In Supply from Mills, we can see that the total volume we declared at the beginning was 10,000 tonnes, and that the volume here matches the volume which we reported against each of the mills, summed up. So the problem can't be there. If we go to the Supply from Refineries and Traders tab, you'll see that we have reported a total of 8,000 tonnes, and only 2 of these profiles that we received were complete. 2 of them were 98% and 95% complete in turn. So this is where this is coming from. This is why we don't have a complete profile in this instance. If I were to put these both to 100%, then we would have a complete profile and it would be showing 100%. Moving down, we'll see that the verification status of this profile is that it's been verified by the verifying body. And you can see that with this icon here. If I was to change this to not verified, the icon here would change. Below this graphic, we have a pie chart which shows the breakdown of verified volume in percent. The verified volume being 78%, non-verified volume being 22%. What does this mean? The verified volume is made up of both the volume from Supply from Mills and the Supply from Refineries and Traders. In this case, the non-verified volume is only coming from Supply from Refineries and Traders. And the reason this is because we have a verified profile, and this verified profile pertains to the direct supply from mills, in addition to the verified IRF profiles that you have received from your suppliers here and here. The non-verified proportion is coming from these 2 refineries here. So those all make up this pie chart, and if I change this back to not verified, you'll see that it changes quite significantly, and that is because we're claiming that all the volumes from Supply from Mills are not verified, and now only the verified volumes are coming from Supply from Refineries and Traders. Okay, moving to the middle charts then. So the NDP IRF profile overall progress is showing the results across all your FFB supply base types and is your overall profile. It shows the different IRF categories all the way from unknown up to delivering. Below this profile, we'll see a donut chart which is showing the split of those volumes from the different FFB supply base types, directly managed areas, independent plantations and independent smallholders, as well as any unknown volume from refineries and traders. The unknown volume from refineries and traders is if you've entered a value less than 100% in traceability to mill, it means the volumes that can't be therefore traced to a mill, and therefore they're unknown. So this is only accounting for a very minor parts of our entire profile, but it's nonetheless shown here. Moving on, we can move across to the right-hand portion of the results. In this section, it breaks down the progress at the different FFB supply source types. And it shows the split of percentages supply from those different types. So in this case, we have nearly 59% of our volumes coming from directly managed areas, 22.4 coming from independent plantations, and almost 18 coming from independent smallholders. And it's showing individual IRF profiles for each of the supply-based types. Moving down, we'll see a section here for verification use only. This is for the verifying body of the profile to fill in. And this is important for sharing once you export the results. Going below this, we'll see a detailed breakdown of the results into different tables, one which shows the NDP progress at the different production areas across both tabs, supply from mills and refineries and traders, and then the split between the supply from mills and supply from refineries and traders as well. And then we'll see another table showing the verification status in terms of quantified volumes. So when you've had a read through all of the results and you're happy that you've made no errors or omissions, you're ready to export your profile to PDF. To do this, all you need to do is click on the button here, and it will open a window for you to save your file. I'm going to save this file onto my desktop so you can see what it looks like. And this is what it looks like. It shows the main graphs from the results. This is the profile that you should share with downstream buyers. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video series. I hope you found all the information contained within it very helpful. Goodbye.